Hello. This is absolutely 100% brand new material. I come up with it in the last week and I haven't tested out on anybody, so please don't kill me. Alright. Did all have a good Thanksgiving? Yeah. I hope most of you got a chance to go back to your families and eat neat. I unfortunately did not get that opportunity because I spent Thanksgiving here at Berkeley. So I did get to eat neat, but it was very different. It wasn't just one time with my family sitting around a table stuffing my face. It was instead going to different events, like for my dorm, and then Christian Uriel's Thanksgiving dinner. And it was really good. It was a very different experience for me, particularly because it wasn't just eating with a small group of people. It was eating with a lot of people. And that raised a lot of issues, like how much food there could be, what sort of allergies people would have. It made me think, before people knew what allergies were, how many people must have died at dinner parties? That was morbid. But think about it, there'd be a buffet table, and there'd be a guy dead right next to it. Because if you don't know the logic behind allergies, it's a really terrifying thing, because you go, we ate that, he ate that, he's dead, we're not. What's going on? So a little while ago, I was spending a typical Saturday night in the bathroom of a frat house. And I came with a new definition for something. There are little phrases that come up in my life where I try to apply definitions to things. This was wishful thinking. So I was in the bathroom, and I just done what I needed to do, and I went to the sink. And in that frat house sink, there was a soap dispenser. And I knew nothing hygienic was coming out of that soap dispenser. But by some impulse I couldn't tell, I pressed it anyway. And nothing came out. And that is wishful thinking. Wishful thinking is testing the soap dispenser in a frat house. So, this has been my first semester at Berkeley, and it's been a dream come true, it really has. Thanks in no small part to TR, and before I got into TR though, even those first few weeks I had a good landing ground with the dorm I got into. I got into Bowles Hall, and I know that gets a lot of flack from the people who are in the units, who called bowls bowels or balls. A few have even called it the prisons. What? If you want to see prisons, go to Crossroads. Oh. But I really liked Bowles Hall, especially because, well, it was a bit of a disappointment. Because when I got to Bowles Hall, it did look like Hogwarts. It just does. But there's so many things, that's where the similarities to Harry Potter end. Because there are mentors in Bowles Hall, but there are no dementors. And because it's an all-boys dorm, there are no girls, there's no girls' bathroom, which means no sink you can turn that'll open the passageway to the Chamber of Secrets. There were so many people I wanted to petrify. But this first semester at Berkeley, it's just gone by too fast. And finals are next week, or in 2 weeks. Someone hold me, I'm scared. I would be a bit less scared, except I haven't done as well in the midterms as I thought I would. Except, there was this one, it was the third midterm for chemistry. And it was like the day before Wednesday night when the midterm would take place. I was in lecture, and everyone was really tense, because it was the chemistry lecture, and half the people weren't paying attention to the teacher. They were just, had their head down studying. And then a girl came and sat next to me, and we were sitting and we were paying attention. And then, after a while, she turned to me, she looked around and went, everyone's really tense. I'm taking notes, I'm going, yeah, everyone knows we're really tense. And she said, without any irony at all, you think we had a test today or something?
Wow.
So that made me feel a little bit better. I'm sorry. I was a fish out of water. She was a fish who built a house out of the water. I'm just saying. And we also see the end of November, which means this has special significance to me because I was in Bowles Hall this past month. the end of No Shave November. I didn't take part in No Shave November because I think the idea is really stupid, but it's a castle full of boys and everyone else got on board and like, yeah, No Shave November, man! And other remnants of Stone Age communication. But if you go to Bull's Hall, you'll see maybe 2 or 3 people who've kept all their facial hair, and it's been for a very simple reason. A week would go by. A week of No Shave November would go by. A few people get stubble, a few people get sideburns. They'll go, yeah, look at this, yeah, yeah, ha, ha. Someone's coming. It's a girl from Stern. I'm just joking, that didn't actually happen. Really, anyone grew any facial hair. And girls never come from Stern. And that's all the material I have. Thank you very much.